So I think most people are of the understanding that the moment that Fox is acquired by Disney, the characters are not jumping straight into the MCU. And now, we got some details on exactly how long this might take. So the directors of Avengers Infinity War and Avengers 4, Joe and Anthony Russo, were recently interviewed and asked specifically about the future of the whole franchise, really, because they're kind of the ones spearheading everything when it comes to the MCU, considering they're dealing with the big Avengers film. And specifically, they were asked about the inclusion of the Fox characters and how long it might take and what this brand is going to do. And they said very simply and honestly, we don't know. They haven't really talked to Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, about it. He hasn't really addressed anything. And just from their speculation and what they said, it's probably going to take some time. Now, realistically, you have to understand what they're saying here is the moment they get them, they can't just take these characters and toss them into anything. I mean, they could. They could literally acquire them on January 1st and they go, oh, we're doing some reshoots? Toss Wolverine in here. But they don't want to do that because that's not the way they're doing things. So realistically, they're going to have to take a step back and look at it and come at it from a point of view and an angle where it's like, what's the smartest way to introduce these characters and what's the best way to integrate them? And that's specifically what they said. It's going to be a while before they start integrating all these different things. They're probably going to start hearing some things earlier than that. It wouldn't surprise me if we get to something that's coming, a little bit on in the early, let's say 2020, and maybe there's a mention of mutants or something happening, right? Because that type of thing you can arrange. Or maybe a mutant character might appear somewhere like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or mutants start popping up. But it's not going to be the core things people want, and I think that's what they're definitely saying. Before you see the big guns, show up, it's going to have to be careful planning. So the integration is going to take longer than probably most people want.